Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Toonkind DnD, the Ruindall Rambles, episode 5, question mark? I've not been keeping count.
5.
Yeah, 5. And the title of this episode is Home Alone. You can guess what it's about. But before we get started, will my lovely players for today please introduce themselves from top to bottom and their characters and how they are feeling on this very fine day.
Hi. My name is Magic. I am playing, Duster once again. He's nervous and very stressed because, what happened in the FPS. So, yeah, that's him. Anyway.
Before this game had started, folks, just as context, this takes place after the FPS flooding the halls, where Duster had to play babysitter for a baby dragon and a water child, and they melted the throne.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
The throne is gone.
The throne is gone. Anyways, next.
Next, that is me. Hello, it's me, Arse of Obsessions, also known as Obby, and today I am playing Ruby Red, who is a gremlin. A gremlin today. She's gonna be in so much mischief. Oh no.
Yeah, we're gonna
I hope y'all are ready.
Yeah, we're gonna get into why in a moment. Next. Hello. Vamp.
Oh shit! Hello.
Vamp.
Hi, I'm Vamp. I just died there for a second. I'm Vamp. I'll be playing Umi, the water child, who is just here to have a good time.
We love these children. Well, these two children and this adult rat. Wait, is Oliver out? Is Ruby's familiar Oliver out and about?
He is in fact out and about, and today he is a cat because he felt like being a cat.
Hey, kitties
You could say that you felt a little catty.
Oh my gosh. All right, that's it. That's the game.
I mean, we're not gonna get much better than that, folks. So I guess that's a wrap. Thank you for coming for this Toonkind DnD episode. Ruindall Rambles. It was very short, but that's just how it be sometimes. No. Anyway.
What a perfect ending.
We end on a pun. Anyway. All right. So okay. Add a little bit more context to what we're going to be doing on this fine day of D&D. I don't know why I'm doing this voice. You're just going to have to roll with it. I'm rolling with it anyways, like a rock. Anyways. Context. God, I'm like everywhere at the moment. Okay. So before we get to real gamey stuff, this is gamey stuff. Ruby, before you returned to Ruindall, Ruby, I believe you took a visit to Little Corner during your camping trip. What were you doing in Little Corner, little Ruby?
Well, it was probably partially to take down missing posters again because they keep coming back.
I'm gonna ask you to roll a sleight of hand on that.
Sleight of hand. Oh gosh, Ruby, your sleight of hand. 9. Ruby, why?
Yeah, you managed to get through 9. You managed to get 9 posters before.
9. Oh boy.
But 9's not bad. 9's not bad. But the problem is that halfway through you got caught and had to, you had to lose. You remember that that dwarf guard and the big badger guy that you ran from during the festival game? Yeah, they saw you again, and most definitely gave you a good chase around Little Corner. And I'm gonna have to, and I need you to roll stealth to see how long it took you to ditch him.
To give him a good slip.
Yeah. 15. Okay,
15.
It didn't take you as long.
That's better than most of her stealth rolls.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Ruby is slowly learning to be better at stealth.
Very slowly.
Yeah, so eventually you do manage to give him the slip. You do so by doing the old run around the corner into the alleyway and very quickly cast invisibility and duck behind a dumpster.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And as soon as those two guards came around the corner, they do give the place a thorough search, or they try to at least, before they both just go. Ugh. And the dwarf lady even tries to turn to the badger girl like, well, can you sniff her out at all? At all? This is what, second, third time that we've lost this kid? And the badger goes. You don't understand what he's saying, Ruby, but the dwarf lady just goes, great. The one time you get a cold, and it's when, fine. But you're telling the captain that we lost her again. I'm not giving the report this time. I'm not doing it. And they both just you both slowly hear them walk away. And once more evade arrest. And
Oliver hopping up onto a trash can as a cat. You really gotta stop messing with this, Ruby. We keep getting nearly caught. This is the third close call. And Ruby just... Oliver can't see it, but he can tell, because they have a mental leak. Ruby just sticks her tongue out at him.
Ruby, you baby. Alright, Ruby, I need you to roll me... Actually, you know what? I'm not going to have you roll, because then we might be here 1,000 years. Ruby, I imagine as you are making your way out the... you were still invisible, because those guards... Well, yes, they've walked away. They haven't gone far, so if you're caught, then that's not going to be good for you.
Yeah.
It's not going to be good. It's not going to be a fun time. But you do... something catches your ear as you exit the alleyway. So did you hear? Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, Bob, no. I can't use Bob. Random names. I can't use Bob. Hold on. Someone give me a name.
Yes,
Steven, thank you. No, yes, Steven, who works at the docks, he told me yesterday. Apparently the guy left a couple days ago. Where do you think he went? Don't know, he took the shipping down south. So wait, does that mean that the place is empty? I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure... Didn't he have, some bird working with him? Could have sworn I saw them making a fuss at the festival with the guards. Oh, yeah. I wasn't there for that, but I heard about it. Yeah. But...
Ruby
so wait.
is all ears.
So wait a minute. The guy spends a whole bunch of money to refurbish the place and then he leaves? Well, he might not be gone long. He's just gone for now. Yeah, but, that dude was terrifying, and he's gone. Does that place have locks or anything? You're asking the wrong person, man. And this conversation goes on for a while as these two tunes walk down the street. And Ruby, I would like you now to roll perception.
Okay, perception with now a +2 instead of a +0, because she has funky glasses that give her perception bonus.
Child just needed glasses this entire time.
Thank goodness. Oh, it's still a 9. Ruby.
Yeah,
Ruby.
A 9.
Hold on, let me
Mm-hmm.
pull up cat stats for Oliver.
Yeah, let's see if Oliver...
Let's see if Oliver can save the day. Okay, so Oliver, what can you roll as a wisdom +1? 16!
16. Ruby, you're
What
a bit...
you hear with your kitty ears, Oliver.
Ruby's a bit focused on the two tunes walking away, but Oliver, your ears swivel behind you as you hear a weird cackling coming back from the alleyway. Well, unguarded. That does sound rather tasty. But as you turn around, there's no one there.
Oliver just has a deadpan look of, oh no. Okay. He's a toon. He knows what's up.
And after that, we cut back to the end of our. And now we fast forward a little bit. This would be timeline-wise. This would be not right after, but around the time after flooding the halls. After Ruby has gotten back and has seen seen Umi, and Duster's with I imagine Duster is still with Love the Dragon in the river until his water breathing spell is worn off.
Yeah.
So I will let you guys play for a little bit, and then if you guys want to play a little bit, you can.
I mean, has Ruby arrived back in Ruindall?
Yep. I think at the moment Ruby would probably be pretty occupied with showing Umi around and just like showing like off like all the rooms and all the refurbished stuff. And like and at one point she definitely stops at her room and shows it off because this is her room. Look at this. She has her own room now. This is great.
Gosh, and Umi like follows like Ruby around and listens attentively and does tell Ruby that her room is nice.
Yes. Good. Meanwhile, I think Oliver is just gonna kind of stick behind and just kind of like wait around for Duster, because friends.
Yeah. And eventually, once Love has calmed down, he's gonna pop his head back above the surface again, and yeah, his clothes are just thoroughly soaked. It's not great. It's not a great time. But he looks at Oliver and kind of like waves a hello from the water.
Oliver waves back with a little kitty paw.
So,
Well, how was hanging out around here?
well,
Well, I mean, besides the obvious, and he just like kind of winces and looks back the direction of where the throne used to be.
It was fine.
Duster,
I don't think fine is the word I'd use, but eventful could be one.
As you guys are talking, bubbles are rising up from the water as Love has fallen asleep at the bottom of the river.
Oh, baby.
Okay.
They are amphibious, so they can breathe in water, so they are fine.
Good.
I'll just leave them down here for now. They'll be safe here. Duster will swim up to the shore, like, next to Oliver, and just kind of shake the water off. But, like, everything is still thoroughly soaked. He's been in the water for probably a few hours at this point.
Oh no, he's probably got pruny hands.
Tiny pruny rat hands.
Pruny rat hands. And it's probably gotten later, so it's probably... Oh no, you're probably a bit cold, Duster.
Yeah, he's a little bit cold.
Oh, does no one know prestidigitation here?
Oliver doesn't. But Oliver is a cat and is in fact warm, so I think like Oliver just makes the normal motion of here, hop on my back that they usually do.
Yeah, Duster does that and just kind of like he lays down because it's cold. It's cold here. Wet clothes is not fun, by the way, when it's cold. Personal experience.
Yep.
Yeah.
And hi, that's a vacuum? Sorry. Anyway. So how was whatever you guys did?
Oh, well, we camped for a little bit because Ruby had to think on some stuff. Well, it was okay. We climbed a lot of trees, did a lot of exploring and whatnot. I think Ruby's like trying to map out the paths in the woods, trying to get a feel for them. What else am I forgetting? Oh, right. I'm giving you the fair warning now. I think Ruby's up to something. Because, we overheard a couple tunes, back in Little Corner. And they may be planning to steal from this place. And Ruby has, like, Ruby. And, like, he feels like he doesn't need to explain what Ruby's probably gonna end up doing.
Oh, God. Do you think they'll enter through the front door at least?
I mean, I doubt it,
God damn
but
it. Fuck.
listen, it's fine. We're going to figure this out. And, like, Oliver just kind of, like, awkwardly reaches around and tries to pat Duster with a paw.
It's... God, I never had...
Listen,
Why?
after this whole thing is done, we can take a nice long break, alright? I will personally find you a good spot to rest.
Okay, I just... What do they even... Like, why do they want to come here? Like...
Steal stuff, apparently.
Why?
Well, apparently people know that that Antler went off to do business stuff, apparently. I didn't know that before a couple hours ago, but... he's been gone long enough to attract attention, so...
God, do you think it would be smart to board up Antler's room just for the time being?
You know, I didn't think about that personally, but that does sound like a very smart idea. We should probably get there first then, and like Oliver's starting to pad very quickly over to Antler's room.
Do we have like... God, Duster is reaching into his hammer space to see if he can pull out anything that might be helpful. That's a 2. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say if you want to roll to see if you happen to have something in your hammer space, I'd say you probably need to roll something higher than a 2 for it.
Yeah. He pulls out like a single metal wire and he's like, God damn it. Puts
Well,
it back.
How long is the wire actually? Is it long or is it little?
It's not that, like, it's probably an unfolded paperclip. Let's be honest here.
Aww. Little.
Yeah.
He puts it back. Do you think we... God, I'm too small to carry boards. I don't
Oliver
think...
sighs. We're gonna need to get Ruby, aren't we? Okay.
Be more helpful if we could board it from the inside, but I'm not allowed in there.
Well, that doesn't stop Ruby. So, if you don't want to go in there, we can have Ruby do it, if you want.
But then how will Ruby get back out?
That's a fair point. I didn't think that far. Oliver's just sitting down and doing a think.
God, Duster's probably... They're at the door, right?
Yeah.
Duster's just kind of looking at the door because he's never had to board up an entire big door before. This is a big-sized door. He doesn't know how to board up a big-sized door.
And it's a big enough door that Antler can walk in without having to duck, so it's tall.
Yeah.
Maybe we could just push something in front of the door and then call it good. Something heavy.
Is there anything like maybe like a crate or something anywhere around here? Would there be, Fable?
Roll me... Roll me an investigation.
An investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
14.
14. Does Oliver also want to roll as well?
I think Oliver's gonna give the help action. So just give Duster advantage.
Alright, if you want to roll again, Duster, you may.
16.
16.
I'll take it.
16. So, you don't find it within the main throne room or in or in the new room that leads to the underground river. But you do remember back during the undead rising problem. You do recall that there was still some boards and building equipment left behind. I say building equipment is like hammers and stuff, like like a tool, maybe like
nice.
a toolkit. But yeah, you do remember there being a crate and a couple boards that were left behind by the renovation crew that I don't think anyone was brave enough to go back and pick up after the incident.
Is there any saws in there?
I did say I did say toolkit, so I'm going to say yes. But they are
Okay.
But they are real kind size saws, so they're very much bigger than you, Duster.
He looks at this and just kind of. Why is everything so big? And yeah, there's tools to board up a door in here, but also he's very small. So...
I can try helping with this. Like Oliver's just staring down at all these big things to carry back.
We can carry them back in portions.
We can take trips.
Duster is going to pick up some of the heavier objects, but like basically putting them in the toolkit bag and then trying to just drag the bag because he's very small.
You want to roll strength for me?
I can roll a strength.
Just for kicks.
15.
Yeah, you do pretty good. I'm gonna ask Ruby and Umi to make a perception check because this does require passing Ruby's room.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I also just for kick want to roll strength for Oliver because I just realized the modifier for cat for strength and it's really funny.
Oh no, what's
Oh
the
god,
modifier?
I remember.
Oh, it's a -4 and you got a 14.
Pick up those boards.
18 -4. 14. I love that. That's good.
I think Oliver's just dragging one long board with all his kitty might.
Yeah,
I
we're
can't-
not being stealthy about this at all.
I can't decide what's the funnier image, like Oliver picking it up in his mouth and walking backwards while dragging it, or doing that really funny cat trying to carry a blanket like underneath it and like weirdly waddling. I can't decide which is better.
Both.
21.
He keeps flipping between the two, and here's Ruby's 9.
Well, Umi,
fine.
you definitely hear the dragging of wood. Actually, probably if Oliver's doing the weird waddling thing, by that point, you definitely hear the wood kind of clack on the stone floor.
And also the slight churning of metal tools as they fumble around in a bag Duster's dragging.
Umi kind of perks up a bit and tilts their head. Thank God for fucking high perception. And because they have known Ruby for a bit at this point, they kind of tug on her sleeve to point to like the direction of the noise.
Ruby kind of perks up too and like peeks her head out the door to see Oliver waddling with the board.
Do you know like in Ratatouille when they like drag the bag with their teeth and walk on all fours? That's what Duster's doing.
Good.
Aww.
Good.
Oh, I love that.
Umi is looking at
Ruby
Ruby
is-
like, do they do this all the time?
I think Ruby is just kind of wheezing a little bit before she does in fact give Umi context of
Umi
hey
wants-
there's somebody coming to steal stuff. By the way, do you want to set up traps?
Umi considers it and like roll persuasion, Ruby.
Oh no. It's a 10.
Oh, then they don't look convinced. Like you've known Umi for a while. They kind of seem like they kind of seem like they just want to take a nap in the river.
Ruby considers this for a moment before she decides to sweeten the deal. And like she starts signing, okay, so consider this. After we set up traps and after we catch the thieves, we go out in the ocean and explore some cool shit. Whatever you want to do, we will do it.
Umi thinks on this a little further, and then they nod. That sounds like a pretty good deal. They think they're getting the better half of the deal for sure.
Ruby just pumps her fist and immediately starts scurrying off to gather the things that she needs.
And Umi follows.
I'm gonna be real honest, Fable. I think Ruby's plan is to go to the pit, get one of the leftover golden swords, and then go to Little Quarter to buy trap supplies, because she is in fact real kind and doesn't have hammer space.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, first off, Ruby, you hit a small snag in that plan, and that when you try to head to the pit, an iron gate has been placed in the hallway that has also been put under lock. Has been put under lock and key.
Ruby is putting her hands on her hips and wishing she took knock as a spell. But she didn't.
Umi is looking at the lock and considering it. How heavy is the golden sword, by the way?
That's a good question.
I do not know.
That's good.
It's made of gold.
It is made of gold. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably the same. It's probably the same weight as a regular sword, which I could actually look up real quick. D&D sword. If my internet would decide it's gonna search, thank you, internet. No, Etsy. I don't want your. No, Etsy. This is not what I'm looking for. I'm not interested in actual sword. I'm looking for a freaking fictional sword.
Sword weight. We need the weight of the sword.
£3.
How much? What did it?
3 LB.
How did you find that quicker than I did?
I literally googled D&D sword weight.
That's what I. Oh, okay. I didn't add the weight part. I just entered D&D sword, and the first thing I got was Etsy. Okay, it'll be. Oh no, yeah, okay, yeah, 3 pounds. Yeah, 3 pounds. So that's enough for.
Something.
I mean, Umi's considering. Umi could summon their familiar, who usually outside of the water takes the form of a snake. Just slip her through the bars and have her take the sword. Because I'm pretty certain 3 pounds is not that heavy.
I am gonna go ahead and say you try and send your familiar manages to get through the void pit, but Umi, you definitely feel that you know the feeling of when your familiar gets summoned and unsummoned, and the moment it went into the void pit, it suddenly became unsummoned.
Umi wrinkles their nose. Alright, so Magi has been desummoned. It's a good thing that didn't really use the spell slot, because they usually have Magi in the pocket dimension instead of using the ritual to summon them all over again, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So they still have both of their spell slots, but they signed to Ruby that won't work.
Ruby considers this. Huh. Okay. She doesn't have lock picking tools or anything, so I'm sorry to say, I think she's gonna brute force this.
Alright.
Primal savagery.
Alright. hold on. No, I need to go look at stuff again because I always forget what Primal Savagery does.
I can send a screenshot of what it can do.
Yes, please.
Real fast to the game zone.
I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
Yee. Where is?
It's not that I don't
Where is
read
our
it,
zone
it's
of game?
just that
There it is.
the character sheet doesn't tell me what it is. It's just I just have a PDF. Aha!
There it is.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll for it, if you would.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
And
we'll-
also, this is the funny part, yeah, because I realized last time I've cast this spell that I've been using the wrong modifier, because this is from the Druid spell list, and Druid spells need wisdom to cast this. And
Oh,
Ruby's
my-
wisdom is so much lower than her intelligence.
Oh boy.
So I think
Oh, boy.
it's literally just a straight D20. Plus proficiency, I think? I don't remember.
It's plus your proficiency plus your modifier.
Yee, okay, so it'd just be a +2.
That's not too bad.
Nat
Oh
20.
my God.
That was a nat 20, so that's a crit. So that's, I mean, go ahead and roll damage just for kicks. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that go ahead and roll damage just for kicks, because I just want to see.
Good golly.
It's a 1. Oh, you rolled a 1, so that's...
The duality. The
The
duality of Dice Parser.
No, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice here, because that was a nat 20.
Hold on, isn't Ruby level 5? I could have sworn
Huh?
Ruby was level 5.
No, Ruby
Nah,
is...
she's level 4.
Yeah, she's level 4 at
Oh,
the
never
moment.
mind then. I was like,
No.
She's
I
still baby.
I just wanted you to roll damage for kicks, but that's a nat 20. And I don't,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think that this luck is that strong. So I'm gonna go.
Especially since this is acid damage.
Oh, and it's acid damage too. So
I
maybe
think she
the
just she just makes the little shadow claws and sticks her finger into the lock to open the door.
yeah, like with the claws themselves don't do much, but then you just hear that cling, and yeah, you hear the ping as the acid makes its way through, and yeah, you break through the lock.
Yeah! Ruby is going inside and going to take a peek into the pit.
It is still the same deep, dark pit that you remember.
Yeah.
And there's that
But
weird,
also,
like...
familiars were desummoned the last time she was here, so she's thinking things might have changed, and she's not... And she's trying to be a little cautious.
I'm gonna have you roll intelligence on that.
Intelligence.
Meet me in the pit.
Oh, 12.
12. No,
Oh,
that's above a 10. That's above average. So this wasn't a difficult one, because there's only a certain distance that your familiar can get from you.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
So there's a good chance it wasn't because the pit itself unsummoned Umi's familiar. It could be that Umi's familiar just got too far away from Umi.
Okay. That's fair. That is fair.
Because
Okay.
this is, I call it a void pit, but it is a portal.
Okay. I think Ruby is motioning for Umi to come along because she's about to show the cool pit portal does.
Umi is coming along, don't worry.
Yeah, Umi,
She just turns around, gives a little peace sign, and falls backwards into the pit.
Umi does not jump into the pit, but does sit at the edge of it and wait for Ruby to come back.
Umi, you butt.
Wait, is Oliver getting desummoned then?
Oh wait, yeah, 'cause
Yeah, Oliver got desummoned. Yeah, Duster, I don't know what you and Oliver are currently doing, but suddenly Oliver's just poofed.
Well, shit.
This happens sometimes. Don't worry. They would have been rooming long enough for this to happen.
Okay. This is fine.
Duster, you've been left
he was-
alone with the door.
Yeah. He was like halfway climbed up, holding like one side of the board. The other side of the board was like propped up against the doorknob, so it was like hanging in midair. It's like he's attempting to like hammer a nail in, but it's very complicated.
I want to make you roll something for that.
Here's like how he's doing it in my mind. He's holding a hammer like full on in one hand. Like one hand like gripped onto the door frame. Another kind of like gripped onto the wall just below the board to prop it up a little more, and one of his other foot is like attached, like holding a nail.
I'm
the wall.
I'm gonna ask you to roll strength because I'm aware that multiple of those things are bigger than Duster.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
12. You maybe after Oliver poofed, you managed to hold it for maybe a few seconds before whoa. Crash, boom, bang, everything falls. Sorry, Duster.
Fuck.
Don't worry, Oliver will be back eventually to help. He just has to get resummoned.
Is at least one half of the board still propped against the doorknob, like
No, I'm not
blocking the
No,
door?
yeah, whatever wasn't relying on you to stay up is still there. If it was propped up, it's
good.
fine. If propped up, it's fine. But the hammer, yeah, you dropped the hammer.
Yeah.
You brought the hammer
Right.
down. But
Duster lowers the board so it's now just diagonal across the door instead of being horizontal. Well, not diagonal. Yes, diagonal. I know words. And just tries to like put in a nail at the bottom of the door so he doesn't have to do a balancing act again.
I love
So-
this rat.
Yeah. He's
This is
now
good
wielding
rat.
it basically like a great like a great club. The hammer. Putting in a nail.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's what Duster's doing.
Awesome. Ruby, how are you doing?
Can we just say that Ruby got a sword and came back?
Yeah, but what's your reaction when you realize that Umi did not follow you?
Partially unsurprised, partially dang.
I mean, in Umi's defense, you literally just jumped into weird white bit with no
Yeah.
explanation.
Yeah. She
And-
realizes maybe I should have given an explanation, like once she's on the other side.
Like Umi's like maybe I should wait for Ruby to come back first.
And Umi waited for 1,000 years.
Dang. These thieves sure took a long time to get here.
They got lost on the way.
Good.
Oh my
And the
god.
thieves got lost for 1,000 years. Remember, kids, to ask for directions if you ever get lost. Yes, we're trying to impart good life lessons in this game, folks.
Anyway, Golden Sword.
Golden sword. Yes.
Golden sword.
Sword retrieved.
Dun, da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da.
Da-da-da-da.
Item got.
All right, you have acquired one golden sword. What
Yeah.
are you going to do with it?
Well, put it in her bag of holding first off.
Swoop, in it goes.
Yep. She now has her trading item. She will now go back through the portal to get to to get back and eventually go back and trade for things, for supplies, yes.
Alright, so in that case, I'm gonna say... Ruby, I am gonna have you roll a persuasion. Duster, I am gonna have you roll another... I'm gonna have you roll another... I'll let you choose strength or dexterity for this one. And for...
Also, Ruby would have summoned Oliver back when she got back, so...
Cool.
Could Umi help Duster with like the planks? Because like Umi's not gonna follow like Ruby into little corner.
Would you also like to roll, or would you like to give Duster the help option?
Help! My strength is worse than Duster's.
Okay.
I'm actually choosing Dex. I'm choosing Dex.
Well, alright, well, you...
Dex.
That's an 18, that's pretty good, but you can roll again. That's 18 again! Alright. Yeah, so...
You'll have an 18 and you will like it!
Okay then. And Ruby, did you roll me persuasion?
I did not yet, no.
You could do that for me real quick.
Ruby.
7.
That's a 7. 7. You do have Oliver with you.
I do.
Oliver is a bit better, Sorry, Ruby, I will say Oliver is a bit more of a people person.
He is a bit more of a people person. I will, in fact, roll for Oliver. Here is persuasion. Oh,
It's 5.
the store owner really doesn't like cats.
Yeah, in fact they're allergic. I think the moment I think the moment you came up to their you came in, they just started sneezing like crazy, and they wouldn't hear a word. They just waved you out immediately. Like, no, out. Are you trying to kill them? God, where's
Didn't do it on purpose.
They're trying to kill them. God, Carol, where's where's my EpiPen? That's it, where's my EpiPen?
I can't fucking believe this.
So I'm gonna say it's due to your low persuasion, it takes you a while to find someone who would be willing to buy that gold sword off of you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna say I can't remember what amount these things cost, so I'm just gonna say you make enough to buy the supplies you need for your. You eventually do manage to sell it, and you're able to go and buy the stuff that you need. But because you're low persuasion, it took you a little while. So because of that, I need you to roll some stealth. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I know.
Oh,
Your persuasion was guck. And I got to punish. And I
Please
got.
consider though, you can still have Oliver like do the help action on Ruby.
Yep. Oh,
You don't need it.
I don't need it.
But that is a dirty 20. So Ruby, you managed to once again. You managed once again to avoid you managed to avoid any of the little corner guards. You do not.
Or at least the competent ones.
Yeah, the competent ones, aka the tall badger toon and the real kind
And
the
the
real kind
dwarf.
dwarf lady.
Items got. Ruby is immediately heading back to Little Corner. A little quickly, because she does not know how much time they have.
Yeah, but by the time you get back, I'm gonna go ahead and say with the 18, the 2 18s that Duster got with the help of Umi, Duster, man, they just go by so much quicker when you have a tall person to do tall person things. So you
Honestly.
yeah, though you probably have to like guide Umi a little bit, because I don't think Umi knows how to board up a door.
No, they don't.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
But by the time Ruby gets back, you have managed to board up the door.
Okay. That's good. At least they won't be able to get into Antler's room and with that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yep.
Umi is of the opinion that for all that Duster is saying this is a good thing, he does not seem very happy.
This rat needs a break.
I swear, Duster, I will get you a proper vacation. But not today!
But not today! Okay.
Umi's just like looking towards Ruby, like, so what now?
Ruby is rubbing her hands, and she's going into her bag of holding and pulling out a sketchbook. And she is in fact writing out plans. She's like walking down the halls of like where, like, you know, the big hallway that's like just before the throne room. She's like basically mapping out little corner and like trying to figure out where the best places to put traps would be.
And if I recall, Ruby already has a map drawn out of Ruindall.
Exactly. So it's just a matter of like copying down the map in the book and then trying to figure out where the best places to put traps would be. She's plotting. She is planning.
I feel like for what's about to happen next, I actually should not know the locations of these traps for reasons.
Oh my gosh, that is fair. That is fair. Where is
Oh, good golly.
God, where is the map of Ruindall again?
Hold on, I actually have it, so let me go ahead and put it in the chat for you guys, so that way. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? This is a good question. Hold on. Nope. Is it in here? Hello? Is it? Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I found it. Da 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 da. For people who are just listening, sucks for you. I don't edit videos.
Gentle pet. Okay. So, things to note. Entrance to Antler's room has in fact been boarded up, so potentially won't have to worry about that. I hope.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, if I were a thief and I saw a room being boarded up, wouldn't that just make you want to enter it more?
Oh, that's fair. That is fair.
That is fair,
Wait,
but
should I this is probably a bit of unheard of for the DM to deafen themselves, but since it's probably best that I don't know the location of these traps for what is
But
about
hold
to
on,
happen.
if you deafen yourself, then the recording won't be able to get us.
Oh, that's a good point. What if
We could always communicate through DMs or something. Like,
what if I just take off my headphones? What if I just take off my headphones and you just write a message to me saying, "Hey, sup?"
Yeah, you know what? Fair.
So I'm gonna. So hey, folks, this is
Hold on. Should I like roll anything for like being able to set up these traps well?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a. Depending on the traps, I will let you choose between dexterity or strength checks.
Okay. I'm gonna do dex.
Hold on. I just getting a message. For someone who has done traps before in their own games, that they have done intelligence checks. So, and the roll determines the DC. Okay.
Oh. It's like, what do you mean, Mock? Is it like the DC of the trap is like what I roll as a result, or is it like? Okay.
Yeah, so you're gonna roll intelligence plus the modifier, so that means the DC save for that trap will be whatever you roll.
Oh man,
right, now,
this is gonna be fun.
Now this is the part where the DM steps away. This may not be a good thing, but hey, we're trying new things. So I
should mention, by the way, I have like the Ruindall map open on Photoshop right now. So when we've like planned out the traps and all the locations, I can add them to the map.
Yeah, that'll help definitely. Thank Thank you.
Alrighty then. Well then,
I'm
I'm
gonna
just gonna.
open this in a screenshot tab.
Well, alright, folks. I am taking off my headphones, and just
Okay.
message me when just throw me an at.
Yee.
Okay,
Alright,
yeah.
Okay.
headphones
All
are
right.
off. I cannot hear. Have fun.
The
Okay.
DM is
Okay.
gone. Everyone, commit arson.
No.
Alright. Alright. Time to. Oh god, this is weird.
Okay.
To not have a DM here. Okay.
Yep.
So,
Okay, Abby,
All
I
right.
think Abby, I have like I have a list of like the ideas we had like when we were first starting to plan.
Oh
parties.
yeah. Oh yeah. I'm looking at this list that I've already made in our DMs.
Yeah, and I'm
The
like,
first thing we're gonna try setting up is the glue.
hey,
ew.
and like considering like of
Okay.
course Ruby's gonna have Umi and like Duster helping, I'd say they can
Mhm.
do the help action. So like, so like you know, we won't fail too terribly.
Yee. Okay. So this is gonna be one of the first traps. We're gonna do basically we're gonna do classic Toon gag of putting glue on the floor.
Okay.
Blue all
So-
over the main hallway, right?
Exactly, yep. Ruby just hands you guys paintbrushes and we get to work. Alright. Let's see what the DC is gonna be. Okay, so it's plus my intelligence, which is a +5. 17.
I can go ahead and give the
Okay.
help action because Duster is not good at intelligence.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we can do help action as well if you need, but I don't think you need it. Like, and Umi's intelligence is not good, so like,
That's fair. Okay.
her intelligence is actually very, very
Okay.
bad.
So the help action would just give me advantage for just one of them anyway. So oh gosh, 19.
19,
Alright.
holy shit,
Alright,
that's not good.
Is this in the main hall in front of the throne room or just by the door?
I was thinking it would be in front of the throne room. And I think Ruby, because I think Ruby was gonna just fill the whole hallway, but I think Duster with the help action, or Umi, one of you guys suggested, hey, we should have spots so we can get through the hallway.
Duster has it easy. Duster can just climb on the walls, but yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
there's a part of the hallway that Ruby leaves so that she and Umi can walk back and forth without, getting stuck to the floor.
Honestly, with the 19, I think Ruby figures out that Umi should sit this out because they're constantly wet and dripping, and water.
Oh yeah, that is fair. Okay, so we have the DC for the first trap. Okay, red.
I am
It would
making a trap map.
probably
I've done this before.
Oh yeah.
This would probably be strength or dex, I think. Probably strength to get unstuck.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'd say dex
Okay.
to I'd say if they figure out that there's glue, it'd be dex to avoid the gluey areas. But if they just go walking in without care, then yeah, strength to get unstuck.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So we could do perception to notice, dex to avoid, and strength to get unstuck.
Yeah. And because considering, and I guess a 19 DC for all of that, because we did roll really extremely high for this.
Yep. Okay. Okay.
All
Next
right.
trap. Ruby does in fact have leftover cans of paint.
Okay.
From hanging out with Blink. Every single doorway. Every single one.
Doorway.
Every single doorway.
Should we have a general roll? I think we should do a general roll for doorways in each probably room.
That would make sense.
So I'm gonna mark these with
throne room DC. Hold on, I'm typing all these out in my phone. Okay, we are rolling intelligence for the paint cans in the throne room, that one doorway from the main hall.
Yeah,
Oh
at least that's where. Yeah. D20 plus 5. Oh, good
Oh,
golly.
shit.
Oh no.
Okay. I don't I don't think we need the help action on this one. That's a 24 for you folks at home.
24. Oh no.
Hey,
So
Albie.
so that's for all of the doors in the throne room.
Yep.
So that includes Antler's door, by the way. So
It does. It does.
just gonna put a 24. I don't think anyone's beating this, but probably a dex to dodge the paint can.
Yeah.
Also, hey Ruby, when you're like putting the paint in the bucket, like Umi's like taking a look at the glue, like in the main hallway, taking a look at the paint, and I'm gonna roll hammer space real quick.
Oh boy.
All right, Umi takes out handfuls of seagull feathers.
Wait. Duster like lifts up his like cloak and just like does one thing and like a bunch of dust just falls out. Like it's very dusty in there. It's very dusty in there. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I think in the middle of the glue hallway, we are now adding a tripwire that will drop feathers and dust on them.
Okay.
As well as glue.
Oh, I feel so bad for these people.
I'm gonna roll intelligence.
Oh god.
Oh, that's an 11.
I help action.
Help action.
Oh god. Okay. Should we get some of the other doors with the paint cans away from the room?
Hold on, I gotta write down tripwire.
Oh, don't worry, I have it
glue
covered. Like, I'm
trap.
writing down on the map.
Yeah, I am too. I don't have any specifics, but like I do have the DCs and areas.
Yep. Okay. Okay, I am now rolling the paint can for Ruby's room.
Okay. God, these are so
I'm terrified. Guys, I'm so scared.
God, I Fable, if you are looking back at this, I am so sorry. God, Fable. Oh god. Okay, are we doing it for the main split hallway?
Okay. Main split hallway. Yeah. This will just be the same DC for both of them, I think. Oh no.
Hot.
I'm
Oh, that's a nat 20. Oh no.
I'm
God.
I'm terrified.
Would it hey guys. Do you think it would be reasonable for these paint cans to deal damage? That's a 25.
I feel like they can do a d6 of bludgeoning damage as a treat.
That's a 25.
Yeah.
Look, that's a nat. I am sorry, Fable, but that is a nat 20. Oh wait.
Well,
That is
like
true.
that is true, but also
I feel like
half of 25 is gonna decimate them, and this is a paint can.
Yeah, I think
Fuck, this is a paint can.
Oh.
Well placed.
Lock. We don't want to kill them.
We just want to make them not come here anymore.
Yeah.
Also, in
But
fairness,
thank you, Mock, for your input. We love you very much.
we do. And in fairness, like I don't think they're like planting this to harm. Like they didn't like roll it to like cause damage, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Look, my first instinct may be violence, but they're just here to steal stuff. We might as well just scare them off instead of, pulling swords.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's all the paint cans I want to set up, and probably all the paint cans Ruby had.
Okay. I'm going to just send like the thing I have of the map right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it to you and to you both in DMs, just so Fable doesn't see it.
Okay.
Where?
Okay.
No.
So for the next
I'll
trap,
mine as well.
the next trap I had in mind, I don't think I can use intelligence because it's
Oh.
not necessarily a trap, as it is monkeys.
Oh
Monkeys?
God!
Monkeys. Do you remember the monkeys from the Blink FPS? Well, you're about to, because Ruby's plan is to recruit the monkeys.
Do you need an animal handling?
Exactly, which is why I'm letting either Umi or Duster roll this one for the DC.
I feel like Duster has a higher one actually. Umi has a +4.
I also have a +4, so
we can work together.
We could work together.
We could
work together. Both of you guys roll to determine DC. We take the higher one.
Take the higher.
Take the higher.
Oh yeah! No! Take that. All right.
Okay.
Let's go. Where are we putting these boys? Where are we putting the monkeys? Where are we putting the monkeys?
Where are we putting the monkeys?
Where are we putting the monkeys?
Where are we putting the monkeys?
Oh no!
Where are we putting the monkeys? Where are we putting the monkeys?
Where are we putting the monkeys? I don't know enough about the Ruindall map to like.
I think.
Should we put them?
I want to put them in like wherever it leads to love, like so that they can protect love from thieves.
Is the Underground River even in this map?
It would be on the left side of the throne room. The whole I think this is an older map, but basically it would be busted open at the left. But
okay.
Love is at the bottom of the river sleeping?
Yeah, that's fair.
It's fine.
Maybe
and I think a certain Love can like, if they even tried like to hurt Love, I don't think they could.
Hold on, but like these are monkeys. I don't think they'd be like necessarily classic traps, but I think
Umi's just like, oh, if you see like weird like strange hairs, like you can
see not us, just
you see not us, jump on their face and attack.
Yeah.
Should we
become
that necessarily more of a you can definitely throw stuff at them and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So where the monkeys usually can.
How many? How many is a question. How many monkeys are there?
There are 2 monkeys.
There are 2. Do you think there's more monkeys?
I don't know.
Because
we should probably just stick with 2 monkeys.
Yeah, and I think we better like just stick Fable can tell us how many. Anyway, where were the monkeys like in the Blink and Ruby FPS? Like where did they hang out in?
Just out in the woods, honestly. So it might take a little bit of time to like find them and then bring them back after bribing them with bananas.
I think we should put them in either the left or the right room, in the front. So like in front of the spike, where the spike trap was, or in the room to the right.
We can. I think we could do the room to the right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a 23 DC.
Yep. Okay.
Monkey. There we go.
And then I think that's like all the traps I thought of. The rest of it is gonna be these children terrorizing.
Hold on, let me think harder.
This is terrifying.
I feel like we should make somehow the left side seem enticing.
Oh,
Because
that's a good idea.
then they might fall in the pit. You know? But then they would actually get items. They would actually get items.
True.
We don't have to have
wait,
Well,
wait.
didn't the pit get covered up though?
the spike trap got covered up.
from
I'm talking about the pit to Minecraft.
Oh my. Yeah, but then they might get the golden swords.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But also, like, you don't.
we don't want them to come out of this like telling like whoever they know about like the golden swords like in Ruindall.
Yeah, true.
Although, hey, Abby, you forgot one trap.
What?
You mentioned wanting like to do the classic pull a rug over a hole or not trap.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if they have a way to like dig a hole without breaking Ruindall though.
Isn't there really a hole? Like, I could have sworn.
Well, like if there was a hole, like the spike trap, that got covered up during renovations, I'm pretty sure.
Oh god, I have an idea of how to make a hole.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
I don't. We could wake up love, but I think that would require Fable coming back.
Oh no.
Yeah, let's maybe
Because
no,
that-
especially
Okay.
Throne.
Yeah. We could do it outside the ruins, like on the way in.
Oh god,
Have
but
leaves over a hole we dug up.
Oh
but it
yeah.
would take time to dig a hole. It would take time.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, Umi again. Water. They could just wash away the soil.
God.
It would take a spell slot of theirs too. So like, if you do
that's
that,
fair.
you only have one spell to terrorize people with.
Consider instead of a pit, we do a net.
A net.
A net.
Intelligence to build a net? Would it be like a hanging net trap, or would it just fall on top of them?
Fall on top, I think. So it'd be like up in the trees, and then yeah. So like this, my idea is that this is like on the path to Ruindall. There is a net.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably intelligence for that one too.
I was thinking actually possibly dexterity. Again, maybe from you guys instead, so that I can.
Well, here's the thing. If I don't think we might need to build a net because fun fact, Umi's background is fisherman.
Oh my gosh.
Just have a net.
We just have a net. All right, rad.
Oh, that's a fumble.
The fumble. What'd you pull out?
It's an 18. They pull out a green dress.
A dress?
Yeah, they look at it consideringly, but then like they put it back in.
Wait. Ruby stops. Ruby stops Umi before they can put it back, and is wondering if. And is just signing. Can we use this? Is there somehow we can use this?
Guys, we only
or
have
do you
want to
keep it?
We only have one more trap by Fable.
Umi,
that's fair.
Umi shakes their head. They want to keep it. Dresses are nice when you're underwater. Less drag.
Ruby nods. Fine. Very well. Okay.
Oh, that's another fumble.
That's another fumble.
An 8. They pull out toffee, like the candy.
A little candy.
They hand this over to Ruby.
I think Ruby hands it over to Duster.
Duster just kind of looks at it.
Okay, finally, they pull out a fishing net.
Little bite,
nice.
Yes, good. Yeah, okay. I want to have. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I can roll intelligence. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think like just because of my hammer space fumbles, I won't do the help action this time. But like Duster.
That's a 21. I don't think we need it.
So scared. Okay. Net outside the ruins has a 21 DC. Good golly.
That's probably a dex.
Yep, Dex. A lot of these are Dex based. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
I think we should call Fable back, and I'm gonna send you guys like the like thing, like the map with the traps that I that I have done. I'll send you guys both versions.
I'll send you
Yep.
my version.
Yep. All right, rad. Oh
Okay.
no.
Oh, we put. Wait. What side are we putting the monkeys on? We put them on the wrong side. Put on opposite
It's
sides.
fine. We can put one in one and one in the other. It's fine.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it. Hi, Mabel.
Hi, Fable.
So
Hi.
now, just tell me where in Ruindall you guys currently are. Don't tell me what you're doing. Just where are you currently?
Huh. That is something
think
we did not
I'll
consider.
do it.
Do we guys want to split up or do we want to stick together? That's the question.
I feel like Duster's probably gonna hang out like near where Antler's room is, because does not want people to try entering there.
Okay, so you are hiding in the throne room. Ruby, where are you?
I think Ruby is you know the garden like in the front that's to the right of the entrance?
Yep.
I think she would probably try to stick there and like just wait.
And Umi, where are you?
Umi would honestly like stick with Ruby. They haven't been in Ruindall as long, so they don't know the architecture as much.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Just gonna put those down so that way I remember.
Yep.
Alrighty then. However, before we get this started, because we are now an hour into this game, I will take this is a time for us to refill water and get snacks.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pause the recording. Maybe 5 minute 5 to 10 minutes. Let's do 5. I don't think we need that long unless you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll pause the recording and we will be back.
Yeah.
Hello, and we are back, and I am
We are
scared.
back.
Oh,
We have set traps.
They've set traps. Guys, I'm scared, because in this case, the DM has become a player, and the players have become the DM. I've been mutinied. There's mutiny.
Mabel.
We flipped the script.
I've been mutinied against. This can't go well.
Fable.
Uh-huh.
Would now be the time to introduce our dungeon delvers for today?
Yeah. I would like to introduce two fun little tunes who I do not have a drawing for, so I shall describe them as they are walking up the hill, walking up the path towards
Could you give me a dex check?
already?
Well, first let's hear the description.
Yeah, so these are two rubber hose tunes. One is a cat,
Aww.
and one is a dog who is long and lanky. The cat is short and he's fat. He's very but fluffy,
Aww.
fat, whatever. His tune, big with a flat face. He's got the grumpy cat face.
Oh no. Oh, they sound cute.
And the dog.
I feel bad.
And the dog
Except I
has.
don't.
And the dog has like the droopy dog face. It's very cute.
Aww.
Very cute, and they're dressed in
remorse.
And they're dressed in your classic, black thief getup, with the black ski masks and black sweaters, black pants. You know how it is. The fingerless gloves, with big black bags over their shoulders. And they're doing the classic like do just classic like sneaky. Their footsteps
first-
make little dink dink dink.
I think first they'd have to roll either perception or something, I think.
Okay.
E.
If I recall, perception is there. It is.
Perception. What is your perception?
16 for one. I pretty much gave him similar stats.
That's
so.
for one.
16 and 15.
Oh no.
There's nothing here. Just a clear path.
There's nothing? Even with a 16 and 15?
Oh, this is one of the really high DC ones.
Oh no.
You saw our rolls table.
I saw some of them. I didn't look all the way. Oh no.
Alright.
I didn't want to spoil myself.
You two wonderful, wonderful dungeon delvers get along halfway through the path. And, just do a dex save real fast.
Oh no.
Alright. Because they didn't notice it, should it be a disadvantage?
No, I
Or-
think if they had noticed it, it would have given them advantage. But
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
let's
fair.
not be too mean. Let's not be too mean.
Aw, but I like being mean.
Please,
straight
there's
roll.
only 2 of them and 1 of me. Okay, let me roll their
Me?
decks.
That's 18, and that's...
Okay, 18. 14.
Neither of those meets it.
Neither of them mean it. Alright, both of you are very surprised to have a net fall down on top of you.
Wow! Well, God, legit, we're being attacked. Calm down, it's just a net. God. God dang it.
It's one of those fishing nets, so like it's actually like really heavy.
Yeah, they probably fall to the. Do they get any damage from this trap?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
It's not one of the damaging traps, it's just an inconvenience trap.
Okay. Well, golly gee, see? I didn't think. God, will you shut up and give me a second? Can we pull it? And the cat burglar, yes, the cat burglar, pulls out. Let me roll a d10. Manages to pull out a dagger from his hammer space and will begin cutting the net to get them out.
Should
Don't
we
know.
have them roll anything to cut this net?
Hmm.
I feel like just an attack roll to see how well you cut, like how fast you cut
Yeah.
this net.
To see how long it
It's a
takes.
stitching net.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
How long does it take?
I rolled a 12.
12?
Takes a bit.
12? Little
Takes
bit.
a bit. Yeah. Like fishing nets get tangled easily.
It
and
doesn't.
like-
It doesn't help that the dog tune is not helping. The dog tune is currently being like, I'm trapped. I can't get out. But by the end of it, the cat tune just when the cat tune is finished cutting through, just pulls the rest off the dog tune, looks flatly at his partner, who is flailing like a few seconds more before they freeze and go, "Oh, I'm free." Yes, you're free. Yeah, you're free. Can we get going now? Why, sure. Golly, I wonder who would leave their fishing net all the way out here. Yeah, I wonder.
I'm dying.
Alright. The ruins are ahead. Do you want to walk in?
Just a moment. The dog tune is just about to walk in, but then the cat tune puts a paw in front of his counterpart, and I'm gonna roll d10 one more time. 7. He pulls out from his hammer space once more, and a flourish pulls out blueprints.
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 And holds them
Oh!
out. Oh golly gee, see, are those the blueprints that you stole from those those nice renovating people? Will you shut up? Yes, we've been over this. You have to say everything you're thinking at a time. Well, golly, yeah, I mean, I'm a two is what I do, man. Man, just shut up. All right.
Someone's got to provide the narration. Jeez.
Shut up
Gotta
up
give
there.
the context clues.
Shut up there. I'm giving you context clues. I'll give you context clues. Now then, this these are the blueprints that we got from the renovating team. You know this, I know this, but I'm stating it out loud because you're an idiot. Oh, gee, you don't have to be that mean. Yeah, I do. That's the point of our character dynamic. You're the fun, stupid one, and I'm the grumpy, smart one. You get it? No? Fine. Anyways, we got this from the renovation team after this. Because obviously, I mean, look at this place. This was a dump last time we were here. Yeah, I mean, wasn't there a dragon last time? It nipped me pretty hard in the bud. Yeah, I remember. You were in the hospital for 3 months. Yeah, that was fun. So here's what we're gonna do. Any self-respecting burglar ain't gonna be walking through the front door. But there ain't no door there. There's not even a lock. Yeah, but there. Just trust me on this, D. Here's what we're gonna do. See this little opening above the big main room? We're gonna go up the cliff, and we're gonna sneak through there. Got it? No, but I trust you, so I'll follow you. Fine.
Oh,
So
good
yeah,
golly.
they're gonna climb the cliff.
Oh, good golly. Can any of the Ruindall gang like roll like perception to like see if they overhear this?
I'm gonna say Ruby and Umi can, since you guys are currently in the front garden, and that is within hearing distance of the front entrance. And neither of these twos were the most quiet people.
Okay, that's Ruby, and now I'm gonna roll Oliver.
You could help action Umi, who has a +7 modifier.
You know what? That's a smarter thing to do. Yeah, Oliver is gonna help action Ubi.
All right.
16.
Umi, you heard them.
Yee.
Umi like signs this to like Ruby, and then signs blow them off.
Blow them off.
Blow them off.
Do it.
I think like Ruby considers this.
Because Umi has to win.
Remind me what Umi has. Hold on.
Best of win.
Oh dear.
I think Ruby kind of like puts a hand down, like save that for later. And through signing explains, I want them to get in first so we can have more fun.
Oh,
Oh my god. Umi shrugs. This seems like counterproductive to them, but if Ruby's having fun.
Oh, the best part about sign language is that you don't have to talk at
Yeah.
all. Anyway.
well, this. So what are your guys' plans? Because otherwise, I'm gonna take advantage of the cat's climbing speed.
I think Ruby's plan is kind of just the same, just kind of like stay put. Although I think she's gonna wait until both the cat and the dog have like left and are starting to climb before she starts moving towards the left side of the entrance towards the throne room.
Okay.
Kind of like hanging out near that spot that's like to the left of that entrance.
All right. Tell you what, to make this easier, I'm gonna pin the map in the chat so that way.
Yee, thank you.
There we go. Okay, so the cat has a climbing speed. Unfortunately, the dog does not have a climbing speed, so I need to roll. I'm gonna say athletics would be good for climbing.
Yep.
Yee.
Okay.
Athletics.
That would be dex, yeah?
Strength.
Strength.
Yeah.
Strength. Wah.
Strong.
Shrunk.
I'm betting the dog has a pretty good strength.
I mean, yeah. Ah!
Oh.
I'm gonna say the cat is gonna give the dog a help action. The cat has a climbing speed, so it's fine. but it's going to help the dog, as usual.
He's another nat 1, damn it.
12.
Dang it. It was almost hilariously toony.
I'm gonna say a 12. I'm gonna say a 12 makes it, since it is above average. It takes the dog a little bit, with a bit of pulling and nudging from the cat to get up to the top of the cliff, where they will go to the big hole that is still at the roof of the throne room.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh,
It's a long way down.
was. I didn't say where Oliver was, so I can't say that Oliver was with Duster. So I think Oliver's just with Ruby. Dang it.
I mean,
oh well.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you wanted to, I mean, the thieves are at the top. I'm gonna say if you wanted to send Oliver to Duster during that time, you can.
Yee. Oliver is gonna head on over to Duster from like Ruby's shoulder and just like paw his kitty cat, walk his way to wherever Duster is.
I mean, he knows where the trap. I don't know where the traps are, but Oliver.
Oh
would
yeah,
know where
Oliver
the
knows
traps
where
are.
the traps are and can avoid them very easily.
Yeah. So I need to roll another hammer space roll for the kitty cat. The cat pulls out a rope, and Duster and Oliver, from wherever you are in the room, you see the rope lowered down into the throne room.
Yee.
And you see the cat slowly starting to descend. And
Oliver!
and now I need to roll.
Oliver, tell Ruby to set it on fire!
What?
The rope! Tell Ruby to set it on fire!
She's not in the room. I can't.
She has ranged spells, it'll be fine.
She's all the way down the hallway. And, like, Oliver gestures to where Ruby definitely can't see them from here.
Oh yeah! Mock brings up a good point.
Oh my gosh, I forgot I could cast through Oliver. But I think it's only touch spells that I can cast through, so it'd only be Shocking Grasp. So
It's a 10.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a spell with a range of touch, yes.
yeah.
I mean, you do have another spell with the range of touch.
I do?
Dragon's Breath?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
God.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
no.
Oh god.
Folks at home, I'm gonna get murdered.
You're right. Oh no. I think like Duster, you are seeing Oliver like he's kind of like staring off into space and like getting an expression of oh no, because he and Ruby can mentally communicate. So he's just gonna sigh and he's gonna be like, okay, Duster,
Yep.
I'm giving you fair warning for this. Ruby wants me to give you Dragon's Breath, which will let you breathe fire.
Small concerned face, and then just fuck it. Yep, sure, let's go.
All right.
Go feral, Duster!
Go.
Oliver just baps Duster on the back, and then
Oh my god.
Dragon's Breath.
Hold on,
Oh,
I need to
God.
pull up what Dragon's Breath does. All right.
Okay. You now have it for a minute, so
All right.
I can take a screenshot and put it in the game zone.
I just pulled it up. I'll put it in the game zone, but I will have you know he's getting within 15 feet of that rope. He probably walks to the bottom, just like opens his mouth and breathes fire, just to see if they fucking make it.
Okay. So let's see. What do I need to roll? I need to roll a dexterity saving throw.
I mean, I
Okay.
would argue you would have this advantage just because they're both like, clinging to a rope.
And I also rolled how well the dog was climbing, and I rolled a 10. So
Oh no, this poor dog.
I gave these guys good stats. It's the dice. I actually gave them good stats this time, and I'm being picked over by dice. Anyways, let me just roll dexterity for these two goobers. These poor goobers.
No mercy.
It's a 19 for the dog. But let's see with the cat, because the cat's probably going to get the brunt of this.
That definitely is above Ruby's DC of spell stuff, so...
the dog is fine, because the cat took the brunt of it.
Half damage on a successful one. So...
Oh, good golly.
Yeah, 8 damage total for the cat, 4 damage for the dog. Something just breathes fire at you from the bottom of your rope.
Yeah, and the cat very much has that tunage. Yow! And literally jumps probably like 10 feet up the rope, clinging to his smoking bottom. Meanwhile, the dog is still clinging to the rope, but now he's completely black with soot, and he just blinks his eye like blink, blink. But as the
Duster's backing up.
I have to ask, is the rope even still there? Because it's set on fucking fire.
Well, Vamp, let's roll a dex saving throw for that rope.
It's a rope!
No, I meant...
I rolled
Surprisingly,
the rope is fine. I rolled a d20 for the rope.
The tunes are the ones that took the damage.
But I rolled disadvantage because it is a rope. And I got a 7.
Okay, Fable, please tell me there's like that toonish moment where they're like still clinging to like empty air, and then they like look at
the cat.
there.
Let me paint you a picture. The cat, upon catapulting up a few feet, clinging to his fiery bottom, has let go of the rope and is now fallen to the floor of the throne room. Meanwhile, the dog, who has just gotten smoldered, blinks there for a few moments, looks over at the rope that is also smoldering, and it turns to ash in his paws. And he slowly blinks, looks towards the camera, phew, and hits the ground.
Yep. All right. And with that, Duster, not stealthing, goes towards the hallway.
Yep. And Oliver, also not stealthing, is following right after him.
So yeah, there's just a small rat that just breathes fire at you. How fun.
GC, what? GC, there's a pig and a rat. Shut up, and get my butt's on fire! Ah! The cat is currently running around with a butt on fire. And I'm gonna roll a d10. The dog's gonna roll a d10 real quick.
Duster has pulled out his longbow.
Oh no. The dog has pulled out, since I rolled a straight 10, has pulled out a bucket of water and go, oh, don't worry, see, I got you, sploosh! And the cat, now sopping wet, is standing there looking grumpier than before, and it now just looks like a grumpy wet cat. But still smoking, but no longer on fire.
Well, Duster is climbing on one of the walls in the hallway. And, he goes upon the doorframe of Ruby's room, and, they're in the middle of the throne room, right?
Yeah.
That's probably... How long is a longbow range? I don't think I wrote that.
A longbow range is really long!
I mean,
Yeah,
it's a longbow. So...
Yeah,
It goes like 300 feet, magic.
I'm gonna say the longbow for Duster probably makes it.
Yeah,
200 feet? Maybe like half like the normal longbow, which goes 600.
Oh gosh.
yeah,
Gosh.
Duster's going to shoot at them.
At
Good
them?
golly.
Yeah, he's trying to
Okay.
bait them.
Okay, roll to hit, please.
Oh, bait them. Okay.
Okay.
The dog is having a moment of fretting over his sopping wet cat friend. Meanwhile, the cat is
Yeah.
kind of just standing there seething.
Yeah, gonna attack the cat. 15.
15. Oh, 15, that just hits.
Yeah,
Oof.
you get, Mr. Cat, you just get a thumbtack. It surprisingly hurts. Like,
I'm gonna say you probably nail. I'm gonna say for
actually, I
humor.
should roll damage.
Oh,
boy.
no.
What part of the cat are
Oh,
you aiming
no.
for?
I'm aiming for the ear.
Ear?
Because
Okay.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh,
6
sweetheart.
damage.
Oof.
oh, baby.
You just now have a new ear piercing. Congratulations.
Ow! Ah! What the? Where? And the cat looks around a little bit before suddenly its eyes, like, Duster, you see its eyes flash with a dark vision, that you know, because kitty cat can see in the dark. You suddenly see the flash of its eyes, of his eyes look at you, Duster, and
There's a rat.
yeah, that rat, and this cat, you're pretty sure this cat was like a orange and white tabby cat, but now you're pretty sure it's turned red.
It's turned red.
Magic, please tell me.
Oliver
Comment.
is like in the middle of the hallway and he's sweating.
All right, we're leaving. Goodbye. And holds the longbow in his mouth, and he's continuing down the hallway.
Oh man, that before the cat gives chase, the cat's actually gonna just pulled out his crossbow from his hammer space and is going to attempt to shoot the rat. 15. Does that?
16 does not make it.
Oh, it does not make it. Upon missing, the cat is going to upon missing, the cat is going to growl and go yeah, and start to and immediately give chase. It's his feet doing like the wheelie animated effect. Meanwhile, the dog is kind of just standing there like wait, see, where are you going? The dog will follow after, because the dog's not smart.
Okay.
Dex checks
Okay.
Dex check.
for entering this hallway.
Okay. Dex check or Dex save?
Dex save.
Dex
Dex
save.
save, I think. Yeah.
Okay. 15.
Okay.
All right. This is
12.
This is the first thing, right? The can.
yes. This is the first thing. The first
Okay,
thing.
so this is only affecting the one who rolled the 15. Is that the cat?
Yeah, the cat rolled the 15, the dog rolled the 12.
Well, the dog didn't have to roll because it's a one because this trap can only be activated once. So
Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's the
do you
paint
remember
can.
the paint cans
Oh,
fable?
no. Did the cat just get beamed in the face by a paint can?
Beamed in the face by an open paint can. Remember how you said the cat was red? Yeah, it's yellow now.
Oh, no.
Is the cat continuing into the hallway?
He's blind. I'm gonna say... How much damage does the paint can do?
Nothing.
This one doesn't do damage.
Okay, since it doesn't do damage, I'm gonna say it doesn't blow him back, but it does hit him in the face. So he's now blinded by a paint can on top of his head, and he's still running forward, blind.
Another dex save.
Oh God! How many traps did you put just in the hallway? How many?
A lot. The thing
A
is,
lot.
you have that you roll perception, but the cat's being blinded by the paint.
Okay, that actually does make it.
Should he be it? I mean,
Would it be at disadvantage though? Probably.
No,
Considering
you're blinded.
you're blinded.
23
Oh,
Okay.
he
Still
still
makes
makes it. Okay.
by
well,
pure spite. Out of pure
pure
spite.
spite and luck.
Oh, look, this one. The dog should roll for this one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll roll. Since the cat is fine, I'll roll for the dog. 7.
Oh, the
it's
dog
7.
doesn't make it.
Oh, tripwire time.
Wait.
I think
Okay,
the
so-
cat
Oh God!
tripwire after whatever happens to the dog, because the
Okay.
cat's definitely gonna run into that tripwire.
Okay, so
Go ahead, Abby. Go ahead.
okay, so the hallway, a large portion of it has in fact been covered in glue, wet glue,
Ah.
and the dog is stuck now.
Oh,
The cat somehow isn't, but
oh, well, oh, dear me. Well, all right, see, you keep running on ahead. I'll catch up with you. Let me just, as soon as I get myself out of this conundrum.
Another deck save from the cat.
Oh lord.
11.
That doesn't make it.
All right.
the tripwire has been tripped.
There is now a rain of dust and feathers from the ceiling.
Oh, no.
Both of you are coated in dust and feathers.
Achoo! I just...
Duster is definitely dipping into where Ruby and Ruby and Umi are now.
Mhm.
Oh, God, I can't see anything. Where is it? Where did I just get covered in? Oh, what is going on?
Are you gonna continue moving forward?
I don't think the cat. I'm just gonna make. I'm gonna make a roll for the cat to see if he has the mind to stop. Let me just roll intelligence. Oh, your intelligence isn't high, buddy. Why did I make your intelligence high? 15.
Oh.
The cat has a mind to actually stop, to actually come skidding to a halt. And I'm now gonna roll strength for the dog
Yeah.
to see if the dog has pulled himself out of the glue trap. 9.
No.
Oh, Stacey, how you doing over there, bud? I'm rooting for you. I'm still trying to pull myself out, though. And I'm now gonna roll strength for the cat to get the paint can off.
Ruby is wheezing in her own little corner.
9. The cat is currently very busy. I'm gonna say as he's attempting to like pull the paint can off, he's also like kind of walking dizzily like back and forth like. Argh. Hold on, let me get my. Get off my head, just you stupid.
All right, Duster's going to peek back into the hallway and he's gonna shoot again just to see if he can continue angering this cat. He is a rat. It is second nature. That's a nat one.
Yeah, you meant you do not hit.
Hey, can Umi
goes
do
wide.
something real quick?
Umi? What are you doing, Umi?
Umi is looking at the cat.
Oh, give me a
Umi is
sec.
looking at the dog. Umi is looking at Ruby, like tilting their head, like basically like they're like, if I like, as long as they help you with this, you are gonna go through with the promise to explore the sea with them, right?
Ruby gives a little thumbs up in response.
All right. Umi is going to cast Chill Touch.
Oh.
So the cat can't see this because the cat has a paint can on, but the dog, you see a ghostly skeletal hand appear within range of the cat and just grab the cat's like ankle.
Well, you gotta roll something, I think, for children.
You gotta make a ranged spell attack against the creature to assail it with the chill of the grave.
Yep. 17.
7.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that hits. The cat.
Oh,
so
no.
wait,
Damn it!
where is this hat? Where is this? You grabbed it. Its foot.
Yeah, the ankle. So you just feel like something cold and bony like grab your ankle.
Oh, the cat immediately doesn't like that and is gonna like flail. Oh wait, but you need to roll damage.
Yeah, I need to roll
damage.
1d8 necrotic damage.
13.
It's actually 2d8 because Umi's level 5.
Oh shit!
Oh, no.
Oh no! This cat does not like that at all, and immediately tries to swipe at the hand, but its claws go straight through it, and I think in an attempt to do it, hold on, I'm gonna make because it's still blinded.
Is it gonna stumble forward into the main section?
I'm gonna make a deck. I'm just gonna make a deck save to see if it does. Where's your 20? It manages to not fall. forward, but ow, 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 ow.
Cat might not have seen that it was a fucking skeletal hand, but the
Yeah.
dog would have.
Yeah, the dog would have, but the dog's not smart. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. The cat is currently screaming his head off, like, "What was that? What was that?" The dog goes, "Oh, you gotta calm down. See, I think it was just an apparition. It's just an apparition. You're fine." What the heck are you talking about? And I'm just gonna roll strength for the dog again to see if the dog manages to get out. 9. The dog is still stuck.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, good golly.
But the cat and dog are still as where they were, cause
Umi's looking at Ruby like Ruby.
Ruby is wheezing. Ruby is wheezing.
evil.
She is.
Oh god.
Oh gosh, what can she do? I think she is gonna set up her alter self thing, but she's still kind of hidden, and Ruby is gonna cast alter self, and
No.
look.
Hey,
It's not.
Hey,
It's not what you're expecting, Fable. It's not. Even though that would be funny. Ruby has an aesthetic, and I'm going for it.
Okay.
Hey, Ruby, do you want Umi to create like fog to make your like entrance even more dramatic?
Yes. Please.
Okay. Umi's
Either
going-
way.
Umi's going to cast fog cloud, so fog's going to spread within the hallway.
And Ruby is casting alter self and making herself look like a really big, lanky, slightly lankier looking, not taller than she normally is, but wolf toon creature, very scary style.
Oh dear. Well,
And she can't growl, but boy howdy.
well, the cat is currently blind.
You could do another strength check, Fable. You could try and pull that off. We'll even give you advantage. Wouldn't that be the
I'll accept that.
Yeah.
Does Ruby help with her alter self form?
What?
11.
I mean, that's above a 10. I think, yeah, you managed to pull the pink hand off.
It takes him a
Yeah.
second. And he kind of goes, and eventually the paint can comes off, and he, all right,
The hallway is very heavily fogged. Like, there's a very heavy fog.
What is going on? What is? And that's the point where
Hey.
the cat turns and sees Ruby, and just wide-eyed. Do I need to? I think this
I'm
is.
gonna roll intimidation.
Do it at advantage.
13. No! No!
I'm gonna say with a 13, the cat doesn't immediately go running, but the cat is definitely staring wide-eyed at this giant wolf, and he goes, please,
Hey,
please.
cat! Hey, cat, do a wisdom saving throw.
What?
Just do it.
I'm scared.
10?
That doesn't mean it. Alright,
Nope.
so the moment the cat took one look at Ruby, Umi cast Call the Dead. So you just hear the sound of like bells, like something out of the horror movie, just ringing all around you. And that's gonna be blah, blah, blah.
Right. So this cat stares up at this dog like, and suddenly all the color, even the paint, just drains out of this tube. Even its black clothes just go pasty white. It just goes, and it falls backwards straight.
Into the glue!
Into the glue. Speaking of which, I'm just gonna roll another strength for the dog. Come on, dog. Roll good. 19. Just then, the dog
19 meets it.
Yeah.
19 meets it.
Thank God. I would sure hope a 19 would meet it.
Look, man, you rolled really high on these traps.
Yeah, just then the dog comes walking in through the fog. Goes, hey, see, good news. I managed to get out of that. Holy J. Willikers!
Once again, Ruby can't growl, but she does, like, kind of, like, stalk down on all fours.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna make a whiz safe for the dog. Its wisdom is not high. 3. The dog. So, the dog's gonna, do what dogs are. You do that little, and quickly pick up his cat buddy, and he's gonna book it. He's gonna leave.
Where?
He's gonna try it. Gotta go, oh, gee! Oh, wow! He's gonna run towards the throne room, skid to a halt, and quickly go, oh, wait, he's gonna run back and go, excuse me, pardon me, we'll get out of here, bye! And run.
Would you like to roll a dex save?
Not again!
When you press through the hallway?
22, he's fine!
That doesn't make it!
No? What?
Yeah, this is 25 DC.
Rolled a nat 20.
You rolled a nat 20.
Abby, what color is this paint?
Pink. Let's go with pink.
It also
Damage.
deals 1 damage.
Ow! Ow! That hurt! That rat dog snorts! The dog yells in the can as he blindly runs out the entrance of Ruindall, and there's a smoke cloud behind him as he's running. He's not stopping. He probably hits a couple trees on the way, but he's not stopping.
Don't come back! Tell your friends about it! And
Ruby is immediately, the moment they're gone, falling on the ground and just busting a gut.
I can't.
She is enjoying herself far too much.
Umi looks disappointed. Like, they had more traps.
They did have more traps.
There were monkeys.
We bribed the monkeys.
Right? God.
I have, we brought the monkeys with animal handling, 23 in animal handling.
God. Man.
This was so good.
I knew I was gonna get murdered, folks. And boy howdy, did I get killed.
Wait, should we send the map? Should we send the map in the chat?
Please,
I would,
please
li-
send the
I,
map.
I would like to see this map. I imagine folks at home already.
Here's the map that I drew.
Yeah, let me send my version. There are a few mistakes in mine, but yep.
Yeah. Yeah. There's
boy.
there's what we set up for you. So
God.
Aren't you glad that the dog and the cat did not go into the side rooms?
I'm glad the cat. They didn't even get a chance.
he's gonna chance to look around.
Listen, I expected Umi to be able to terrorize them too, lean into the ghost aesthetic, but they didn't even have to.
God, ear piercing.
Oh, this poor cat.
This poor cat is gonna be traumatized. Maybe the thieving business isn't for these two.
Oh man, Duster MVP there. That was brilliant.
That was.
Look, I had to put them in that hallway somehow. Breathe a little fire that pisses you off.
God, I'm getting a DM to say to bring the cat and dog back one day. One day I'll bring these fun dudes back. One day. But for now, they're gonna go home and lick their wounds and take a bath, get the paint off. The dog will probably say something to the cat
and
like,
the dust and the feathers.
And the feathers. The dog will probably say something like, "Oh, hey, see, the yellow looks quite good on you." Meanwhile, the cat's just like, "Shut up. You look fine in pink, I guess."
Listen, they got off lucky. You know what was one thing that I was kind of low key planning on doing if I had the chance. I'm guessing Ruindall's lit by a lot of like candles and lanterns and whatnot.
If you guys remember to light them, yes.
All right. Create and destroy water can also like be cast in the form of rainfall, even indoors, and which like extinguishes all the flames in the area.
Spooky rain indoors.
Yeah, literally, like, it just starts raining when you step into the room, and all like the lights go off.
Although that'll probably be useful for cleaning up the glue.
Yeah.
Which now's the fun part of cleaning up, because otherwise there's traps everywhere.
Umi's gonna help like clean up the glue with like the one spell slot they have left over, and then they're gonna fuck off.
Yeah. Oh, they're just gonna leave?
They're just gonna go to the river and take a nap with love.
Actually, love that. Well, there's just one last. Well, there's like maybe two more things I want to do to before ending this off.
Okay.
In what state does Antler find Ruindall in?
Actually, surprisingly well, I think, considering the cat and the dogs like was contained purely to the throne room and like the main hallway.
Yeah. God, the throne is gone. The throne is gone.
I think Oliver would have had the sense to use the standy speaky to let Antler know that okay, so giving you fair warning, we did encounter some robbers. We scared them off. But also
the throne is gone. It's totally the thieves. It's totally the thieves.
I don't think he says that because he's too nervous.
Duster is in the process of taking down paint cans.
Yeah.
Oliver, you just hear over the stone a loud sigh. Just a. How much damage was there?
Well, not a lot of damage, but the throne,
What about the throne?
Yeah, it's not there anymore.
Cut to a day later when Antler gets back. Antler is now standing in the throne room, staring at what was once the throne. Ruby, Duster, and Oliver, you've been called to the throne room for this. I imagine there's still a bit of a mess left over. It's not as messy as it could have been, but there's probably...
Yeah.
The boards have been taken down from Antler's room, but there are some like nail marks of where Duster has like put nails into the wall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll something for Antler.
Oh boy.
Real quick, because you know how it is. You know how it is when you've just had a long journey to get back home, and then you get a call saying, "Hey, robber, some things may have gotten broken. It's not great news. Which you know what? Roll insight. I want you all to roll insight, please.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna make
Here's Ruby's.
make a
And
check myself.
here's
Okay,
Oliver's.
good.
Oh
Nat
no.
That's not 20.
That's a nat 20.
That was
Oliver.
that was a wisdom saving throw. That was a wisdom saving
Oh,
throw.
good golly.
So Antler
That's really good.
is not going to lose his shiz over this. Let's see now with a with a 14, 16. Okay. Yeah, 14, 16.
Yeah.
When Antler walks in, he at least knows what to suspect because Oliver called him, so he doesn't look too surprised when he sees some of the set traps that are still there. If anything, he seems approving of the traps.
Yes.
Though he does arch a brow at the paint cans. Shouldn't be surprised. He saw Ruby with these before. But it's
preening at this part of the insight roll.
it appears it's been put to they've been put to some use that was not just pranks. So he should be thankful for that. As for the glue trap, how much of the floor is still covered in glue?
I mean, they commissioned Umi to like clean it out, so I'm assuming it's probably just more wet than anything.
Okay.
Yeah, probably a little damp.
Okay, a little damp, but you know what? If it's cleaned out and Antler doesn't have to worry about stepping on glue, he's fine with that. Okay,
There is in fact a couple feathers and bits of dust all over the ground, though.
Antler allows his imagination to ponder that a moment. But overall, seeing the traps seems fine with it. Seems mostly approving. Like, okay, yeah, you guys managed to hold off thieves. That's good at least. Then he stops when he gets to the throne room, and he sees the throne. He stares. He stares for a good bit. He knew about it, or he was warned about it already, and he just didn't know what to expect. So you all just see him take a very long breath, and then he's gonna make a. Well, actually, I don't think it needs to be said. It looks melted. So he's going to turn to the one person who he had a conversation concerning melting with. Duster. Antler looks over at you. Now, I just rolled a 25 in wisdom saving throw, so Antler does not look as pissed as he possibly could. He's not happy, but he is not about to go into a raging fit.
Duster looks. It doesn't matter how Antler doesn't look as angry. Duster is his ears are down. He's just kind of staring at Antler. He doesn't know what to say.
I believe we discussed this, did we not? That I would not allow the dragon into this castle. Would you care to explain this? And he will point with his staff at the melted throne.
Okay. I have. Okay. Okay. You and Ruby were gone. I attempted to keep them out. I managed to keep them out of your room. But before I could make them go back, they got scared by Umi, who decided running at a baby was a good idea that can spit acid.
And Antler thinks about that. And where, pray tell, are they now?
Back.
Where?
I'm assuming at this point, because a day has passed, that Duster did manage to usher Love back into the clearing.
Roll persuasion.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh, don't do this to them.
Can
God damn it.
Oliver give a help action? Oliver would have helped. I don't know how he would have helped, but he would have helped.
I mean, you could have. I mean, I'll only like do that if like Duster does need help. No.
God damn it! Fuck.
Aw.
Love has not moved from the river. Love has decided that they very much
Aw.
like the river, and they want to stay in the river. Actually, they've probably been in the process of they're probably thinking about digging a hole from the river to their cave. Not the same one that Antler had caved in, but a different tunnel for themselves.
Aw. Baby.
That said, Love is currently still in the river. Especially since Umi was there.
Oh God. I mean, like,
Is Umi still there, or did Umi leave already?
no, Umi would have stayed. Although, would Duster have asked Umi to help persuade like Love?
Yeah, probably after like Duster had at least tried for an hour.
Can
Aw.
Umi roll persuasion then? Just so, like, you know, they like Love. They don't want Love to get in trouble with the weird undead skeleton.
He's very nervous. He's very nervous.
Aw.
Very nervous right now. Fable,
Are you
Fable,
dead?
this nervousness is like going to me.
Mm-hmm.
Fable, are you alive? Fable?
I'm alive. Did you roll?
Oh, no, I was asking if I could roll.
Oh no, yeah, you can roll. I thought you were in the process of rolling.
16.
Okay.
Oh God.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna make a roll. Give me a sec.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
It takes a lot. It takes a lot of goading. You probably have to use a fish to actually goad Love back to their cave.
Mm.
Love is stuck in their cave.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Love is back in their cave.
Good God. Okay. Fine.
That
Duster.
said, Antler looks at you, Duster, and he looks to be considering something. And I'm gonna make a roll for this butt of a skeleton. Okay.
Uh-oh.
And he sighs.
7.
And he sighs and goes.
Oh no.
I am willing to be merciful this once. But if your dragon steps out of line again, it has to leave. Is that understood? I will not have a untamed dragon walking in here and melting things as it pleases.
Oh God. Oh fuck. Okay. Okay. If anyone wants to roll an insight on Duster.
Oh boy, Oliver's got it as well as Ruby. Here's
Antler,
Oliver.
Antler has his eyes on Duster,
Oliver.
so I'm gonna roll
And
insight.
here's Ruby. Oh,
15.
my beans.
15 for Antler.
Oh God, how do I describe this? Oh fuck, Duster Lord, why have you done this to me? Fuck.
Oh boy.
Duster is for Ruby and Oliver, Duster is sure making a face. it's kind of hard to tell because the rat face, like, it's hard
sure
to
is
pin
a
emotion.
face.
It sure is a face. Antler, you see a mixture of, well, I would say it's 2 types of regret. One anger and one sadness. And he gives you a nod and says, "I get it."
I'm gonna flip a coin. Okay.
Oh, wait, 15. Also a little bit of, actually no, regret's fine. 2 types of regret.
Antler is about to turn away. Wait for a moment. Then he pauses. He considers something. Because you did tell him that the reason that the dragon had melted the throne in the first place was because it had gotten spooked. You'd also mentioned that you had managed to keep Love out of his room. And Antler probably goes and checks his room and sees that everything is it. And upon seeing that everything has not been damaged or touched, considers something. And he'll turn to you, and he'll turn back to you, Duster, and say, I am not changing my mind. If it does make a mess again, it needs to leave. However, since you have shown some capability of persuading it, you will introduce me to this dragon.
Got it, boss.
As for you, is Umi still here, or has Umi left?
River probably like just taking a nap in the water.
Yeah, Antler goes and checks the river. He's not gonna even deal with that. He'll deal with you later, Umi. You're where he left. You are where he left you when he. You are where he saw you last. Where he left you. So fine, whatever. You didn't break anything as far as he can tell.
Yeah. I mean, they were kind of complicit in the throne melting, but also like.
Yeah, but considering his last considering how his last talk with Umi went, he'll deal with that later. For now, let me roll a d10 real quick.
Oh my God.
6. As he passes you, Ruby, he reaches into his robes and pulls out a thermos and hands it to you, Ruby. Here. I do not know if you.
Ruby just kind of.
I do not know if you care for tea, but here. This will be more useful to you than it will be for me. And he will go into his room and shut the door behind him.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Ruby just kind of like blinks as she's like holding this little thermos. And like she's definitely like looking at it. And like looking through it like, hello? Magic thing? Hello?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to roll, if you want to roll something. I mean, she'll end up figuring it out in a minute. But...
Yeah. I'm just gonna roll Arcana to see if she can like recognize what it does right away. Oh, good golly,
that's
Ruby.
26. Well, Ruby, you can tell when something's enchanted, and this isn't like a heavily like this isn't like a super thermostat or something. This literally is just able to keep a drink cooler or hotter for longer, which is why it's still which is why when you're holding it, it actually still feels kind of warm.
Ruby is very pleased with this and is gonna like unscrew the top of the forest and take a sip of whatever's inside.
Now I need to remember what Uni had rolled. Now this, for people who are wondering, this is the same thermos and tea that Xanadu the wizard had made and had given to Antler. Antler can't drink. That wasn't a tea roll? Oh no. Oh, okay. Sorry, Ruby. The tea sucks. It sucks by default. Yeah, you take a sip and it's, you think it might be tea? There's water, and there's leaves, and and maybe there was leaves in it at some point? But other than that, yeah. It's...
Ruby just takes one sip and then immediately makes a face and then pulls it away like, oh, what is that?
An Antler is gone, so he
Smiling.
doesn't need to offer explanation.
Whatever it is, she's pouring it in. She's pouring it somewhere. Probably on one of the plants in the garden. Just like, Blay, you take that.
You see, as soon as you do that, you see even the plant kind of crinkle a bit like, ugh. Like, water is water, but gross.
I can't fucking believe it.
And I'm gonna say, if there's anything else anyone wants to do.
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
For what?
How Duster feels.
Oh,
Aw.
buddy.
Yeah, he's not doing great. He's not doing great. He's not doing great.
Gonna take the DM reins. Y'all roll insight on this boy.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say Oliver's gonna keep his promise. I was gonna say Oliver is gonna keep his promise and make sure to find a nice spot for Duster to rest after this whole thing, even though we got an 8 on insight.
Advantage! Advantage! I'm taking the DM reins. 19!
19!
Okay, 19. Oliver. Oliver, do you remember that talk you had with Duster a while back? Hold on. I'm pulling it up real fast. He looks like he's having some sort of crisis right now.
No.
Like he full on has backed himself into a corner, head in his hands, curled up in a ball.
Aww.
Oh.
He's not doing good.
Well, Oliver is in fact a cat, and he's going to take advantage of this by curling around Duster and being a very soft thing to rest against. And just kind of sit next to Duster and be a little comfort.
Oliver, why the fuck did I think I was cut out for this?
It's all right. Don't worry. And like,
Oliver, I
Oliver's just.
can't take care of anyone. Oliver.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah,
I don't know
he's
what to
just gonna
say.
he's just gonna be like that for a while. T for Tinies, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. He's gonna be like this for a while.
Oh, man.
Either way, Oliver is going to cuddle with this rat, and because he's a cat, he's going to try to purr and be comforting this whole time. I don't know how successful he's gonna be in it, but he's sure trying.
Roll for it. Roll for
What
comfort.
do I roll? What do I roll?
Charisma?
Yeah, I was gonna say charisma.
Okay.
I'm gonna say advantage again because you are a cat and you are purring. You are purring. You're a cat. You're soft. And you're a butt. And you're
Purring, but it's loading. It's loading. My
internet. No.
I couldn't take care of someone half the size of me. What am I thinking? What am I thinking?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No.
How am I supposed to do this?
Well, things like this take a matter of experience, I find, and it's a lot of trial and error.
I don't have time for that.
I know. And I suppose that's the tricky thing about this situation. I don't know what help I can offer, but I can try to help if you need it.
And yeah, Duster's just gonna be in this state for a while. Sorry to end it on that note.
Actually,
Just...
Duster, later that night, where do you go? Do you go to the little nook that's Ruby's room, or do you go to see Love?
Honestly, I don't think he goes to either.
Well, where does he? Where does he go?
I think he goes outside to the top of the cliff face, where Love usually hunts, and just kind of sits there and like stares out across probably where the ocean is, across the cliff, and just thinks.
Roll perception for me.
Okay. Perception. 20. Unnatural 20.
Alright. Duster, you hear it from behind you. You're a rat. You have very good hearing. You hear rustling in the overgrowth of the forest growing over the cliff. Coming towards you. Not fast, not slow, just coming towards you. You just hear it. When you hear it, what do you do?
Perk ears up. Kind of, I'd say it's a strange move, but he goes towards the cliff and like half climbs down, so he's out of sight. But like he can still peek over the edge.
All right, Duster, you don't you see the rustling of bushes, but it stops. You just barely see over the top of the bushes some dark figure there. You can't really tell what it.
I have dark vision.
It's still obscured by the bushes.
That's fair.
So all you see is, yeah, something black. You think it's Love for a moment, but it stops just before the bushes, and there's a bit more rustling and a patoo as something suddenly pops over the bushes and sinks into the ground by the cliff edge, and then just as calmly as it had arrived, the figure leaves.
Hello?
As it's leaving, like, Duster peeks back up over the edge to try to get a better look at it, because what the fuck is that?
It's gone before you can catch a proper look. But you see what it's left behind, dug into the cliff edge.
What is it?
It's two things. You see, dug into the ground, a pair of scissors, and next to it, a note. It is small and written in Undercommon.
Okay.
Hello?
What does Duster do?
Duster slowly approaches it. Looks at the scissors. Looks at the note, picks up the note.
It is written in clean black ink of Undercommon, and it says this: "Fear within has never been rare, but neither is courage. Like fear, it is always there." And that is all it says.
Hello?
Is that the cauldron fable?
I don't know.
Is it the cauldron fable?
He looks at the note, looks up into the distance where it left, looks back at the note, folds it, tucks it away, picks up the scissors.
And I would like you to roll a d20 plus your plus your dexterity modifier.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah, sure. 14.
14. You pick it up, and you see the ruins along the blade suddenly light up, and suddenly, Duster, you turn invisible.
Oh,
Duster looks surprised. Experimental puts down the scissors just to see if it goes away.
You put them down, and yeah, the moment you let them go, the scissors reappear, and so do you. However, now if you look at the scissors, both of them have green ruins on them with a black gem. One of the scissor blades, one of their ruins, is no longer glowing.
Okay. Picks up the scissors again.
They don't do anything this time. They stay as simple scissors.
Okay.
Magic thing.
I have no idea what
Magic
the fuck this
thing.
is. Alright, I'm gonna roll an Arcana just to see if this boy, with a total +1 to his Arcana, knows that it's a 12.
I mean,
Boy, these are some nice scissors, and boy, they can make you turn invisible.
Cool.
You have a wizard friend with a +7 in Arcana.
Maybe later. He's not putting these scissors away, but he's just gonna
Curses.
hold them, look into the distance a bit longer.
And that is where we will end our game for today.
Oh boy.
Thank you all for joining us for this episode of Ruindall Rambles. God, I got murdered.
You must have been expecting it, considering the stats you gave those two.
I gave them good stats. I didn't expect to roll as badly as I did. I kept rolling badly. Man.
I know.
I give
They
you
didn't
gentle
even get
pat.
with the monkeys.
And you guys rolled so high. God. Anyway, I'm gonna end the recording because this is about to be 2.5 hours long. So thank you all for listening, and we hope to see you next
Thank you
time.
for listening, you guys. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.